Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you guys are amazing and I'm also really good. So here, my family, my friends and we have officially reached Gdansk, Poland. Yay! Okay, so this is the airport, the Gdansk airport, and we are just look at how beautiful this airport looks. It's so modern and so it's classic. It's not too much, it's not too decorated, but it still looks really good. So now we're waiting here for taxis to arrive so that we can go to our hotel. And our flight was delayed, which is why it took us a really long time to reach the hotel, and it was past midnight. So yeah, we were really tired. I basically fell asleep in the taxi. So yeah. So we will soon go towards the exit and wait for taxis. You can literally tell by our faces we're really tired. And yeah, it wasn't a long journey, but however, it was surprisingly tiring. Okay, so we finally got a taxi after waiting for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but like half an hour. But yeah, so this is the taxi. And this is the bridge. It looks so pretty. It's very colorful, very vivid. It's just amazing. So you can see there's barely any cars outside because obviously it's really early in the morning. And yeah, I as I said earlier, I fell asleep in the car. I just dozed off. Sometimes traveling on empty roads actually feel really nice because if you're always in a congested area, then it's really annoying and uncomfortable. So yeah. Okay, so we had officially reached the hotel early in the morning. After we reached the hotel, my parents and I went into our room. We freshened up, we drank some water, and we fell asleep. After a few hours, we woke up, and here we are in the breakfast room. Here we're gonna eat our breakfast, in general, I love hotel food because there's like a lot of them, a lot of varieties of it, like salads, pastries, and juices, and so on. So I really love hotel food in general, and in my opinion, this hotel food was probably the best breakfast I've ever seen. Like, I'm not kidding. Because when I first entered the hotel, there was nothing. It looked like the breakfast area is really small, so I kind of assumed that the food wasn't going to be that good. However, the food is beyond my expectations. It's so good. Like, there's like literally omelets, scrambled eggs, and like ham and bread. Like, they're just really good. So, as I mentioned earlier, the food was amazing. Literally, like, look, there are so many types and like options you can choose. Like, oh my god, there's like cheese, olives, and then like cucumbers, salads, baguettes, jams, butter. Oh my god, this was the best food ever. And here is some scrambled eggs and sausages, and the eggs were so delicious. These are some appetizers. Same here. Some fruits, veggies, cheese, mozzarellas, pickles. And it was my first time trying ham in Gdansk, so I tried it and it was actually quite good. Except it was a bit too salty though. But in general, it was good. So if I could, I would try it again. So after finishing our breakfast, we reached the bus stop and we were heading towards Gdansk Centrum. Honestly, this place kind of reminds me of Sweden because, of course, they're like both European countries. So they have like similar traits and buildings and structures. Furthermore, even the bus stop looks like a Swedish one. But it's still really pretty though, in its own way. So obviously, as you all can see, the neighborhood around our hotel, it's really quiet and empty-ish, which is why there's very few people. But that's okay because we prefer emptiness and quietness. So it's good. These are some contact numbers of the Centrum and the Central. So we're waiting for the bus to arrive. And Gdansk is a very modern and new city because during World War II it was destroyed by all the bombings and the grenades and everything. So a few decades ago, the people in Gdansk developed the city even more. So it's a really new city. So it was a really sunny day, which was amazing for us because we love sunny weather. So that's why we even wore sunglasses inside the buses because the sunlight kept going in our eyes. Gdansk Centrum was the last station in the bus, so it was going to take a long time for the bus to arrive at the Centrum. But that's okay by us because we have a lot of time in our hands. So this is one of the stations which the bus stopped on. So this is how the view looks like outside of the bus. It's very wholesome and very peaceful. So these are some old buildings which were probably made in the Second World War. And they're like completely abandoned now, no one lives inside them. You can see there are many cars on the roads, so I'm guessing it's a really busy day. I mean, after all, it was a work day, so many people had offices, schools, and yeah. So this is the oldest church in Gdansk. It's a beautiful red building, which is a church. It was made in the early 1200s, so it is quite old. It's over 800 years old. So right now we're inside a tunnel and we just got out of it. So this is the tram in Poland. It looks very different from a Swedish tram, but it looks very similar to a tram in Austria. Trams in Germany, Belgium, Poland, they all look very similar, mainly because they're next to each other, the countries itself. This is a traffic. We're waiting for the light to turn green so that the bus can go and leave us off at Gdansk Centrum. So this is the Centrum, and that is the central station of Poland. This is a hotel and a restaurant. So these buildings were made in the early 1900s, which is why they look very vintage and ancient. But it's really pretty though. This is like the most visited place in Gdansk. So we got off at the Centrum and we're gonna go buy some tickets so that we can go on transportations. This is how the buildings look. They look very majestic and royal. So these are some local shops in Gdansk. They're all closed right now, but they will soon open. There are some clothing shops, restaurants, cafeterias, jewelry shops, and even more. So this is the underground tunnel, which leads us to the tram stations, the metro stations, the train stations, and and leads us closer to the central building. So we are now in front of the central building. We're gonna go inside it and check out what's in there. We're first going to check how the train station looks like, and these are the other parts of the central building on different positions. So this is how the inside of the central building looks. As I said earlier, it looks very majestic, very well decorated, very modest, and it's very mature. And this is the ticket center where we're gonna buy the tickets. So this is how it looks so far. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notifications every time we post videos. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.